Oh no, Finn, you have lost a lot of your looks, buddy. I'm just throwing it out there right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Passpart Out. Passpart Out? Is it called Passpart Out? Passpart, it's like a passport, but it's art. Here's what's happening, is we're playing a game where you're a starving artist and you need to sell your art, and you draw stuff and you sell it to people on the streets, and it sounds like a lot of fun. Passpart Out. I'm going with Passpart Out. Let's go new career and see just what happens, see what's in store for us. Wow. Act 1? Act 1, there's different acts? I thought it was just like a super straight, simple game. You just do the drawing, you throw it at the customer, and you keep going. But I guess not. We're opening up a garage on the streets, and oh my goodness, is that where we live? That is so depressing. Click the easel to start painting. Okay, here we go. So what? We can just paint whatever. We can paint literally anything that we want. Okay, let's go. What are we painting? What are we painting today, guys? Well, let's probably, let's go big so we get a nice backdrop here. Why don't we go for some nice nature? Here we go. Something like that, something that kind of gets us, gets the whole nature theme running. Like, well, let's see. When it comes to nature, you probably want to do the mountains first, realistically. Let's go ahead and do that again. Let's go up like this. We'll get some mountains going. What are some good mountains? We want to start nice and dark, just like that. Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit more detail there. Yeah, just like that. I'm really just following Bob Ross right now. For those of you who know Bob Ross, that's all I'm doing right now. Okay. We can go a little bit darker. We can probably go, a little bit less detail there. Yeah, just like that, something like that. I don't really know how does this work? What is that? What does that do? I don't know what any of these things mean, by the way. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Why don't we get some blue shading going on? That is not nearly as nice as I thought it would look. Alright, well, that's okay. We need to keep some of the blue shades going, I don't really know that much about art. Oh, I wish I could undo. I kind of liked what I had there, and then I accidentally deleted it. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to go with that. But, we can go for some nice accent lines, something nice, and that's not the blue I was going for. I don't even remember. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just kind of going with where my flow takes me, because everyone's a little bit different. Everyone has their own strokes. This doesn't look good. This looks awful. Let's just keep it nice and simple, and then we'll go with some nice trees. Oh man, I have no idea what to do for trees though. We shouldn't do trees. We gotta do land. We gotta get the land going. What was I thinking? There you go, there's the land. And then click the register to keep track of your cash flow. Oh man. Can I actually wait, how do I get rid of my bills inbound? Bills inbound? I haven't sold any paintings yet. Oh, come on. I just got an idea, actually. I can get some nice, can I get detail by using the black line like that? Probably could. A little bit of detail there. A little bit of detail right there. I'm gonna kind of go along with the, what I got going with the blue there, Get some detail going. Something like that. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. See, the thing is, I have no idea if that looks good or not. It's too much. I'm putting too much time into that. I need to be going for some of the crazy stuff right now. Like, say, for example, let's get some water going. Why wasn't I doing any water? I need to be doing some water right about now. There we go. There's our water. I like how you can see him drawing over there as well in the distance during all of this. Okay. Is that the right green? That is not the right green. There we go. That's the right green. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't really know what's like the... Oh, we gotta get some water lines. Okay, hold on. Water lines, just like that. We got some water lines. It's okay. I'll cover it all up. I'll make it hopefully look better. I don't know if I'll actually make it look better, though. Probably not, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. There we go. Really get the Get that detail in there. You know, do something crazy. Do something crazy for once in your life. You know, sometimes you gotta step out of your comfort zone. Do something you usually wouldn't have done. You know, something like that. Man, I don't know. I don't know if there's like how much this actually matters. How many of these are we actually going to sell? That's the thing. That's what actually matters here. Thing is though, oh no, that's not the right one. Is that the right one? That's the right one. That's, see, this is where we get the extreme detail going. You know, you want to make it nice, and you want to be using that that little bit of I don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't know that much about art, if I'm being completely honest here. Why don't we get a nice big tree right here? Oh my goodness, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, you know what? I guess we're going with the full tree. We're going with a massive, absolutely gigantic tree. You know what? He's coming all the way down. He's going to be way up at the front here. Just like that. Okay. And then, you know, he's going all the way through. He's going absolutely all the way. And then that way, we can then start doing this. There you go. See, there's our massive tree coming down. And get some highlights in there. I don't know how to use like any of these tools, which is why it's kind of, you know, just a little bit awkward. I don't really know what I'm doing, like, at all. You know, there you go. You just want to get some detail in there. You know, just like a little bit of detail. You know, something like that. Get some highlights. Yeah, you know, we were working real hard on this. I don't know exactly why we're putting so much effort into just, you know, normal nature painting. It doesn't even look like anything anymore. What was I thinking? If I were to do a little bit more of that, no, you know, see, we probably want more of that going on, because that's what's really going to be standing out. And if there's one thing I learned from Bob Ross, it's that the sun is shining from the one direction, and that's what you got to be working with. You got to work with nature. See, just like that. I don't know though. Don't listen to me. If you're actually a person that's trying to make a good art, don't listen to me, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. You know, it's something crazy. Let's just go absolutely nuts. You see, just like that. Just like that. Get some detail going. No? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. This is pretty bad. Honestly, this looks awful. This is just terrible. But you know what? Awful is at least you tried. That's what matters. You tried. You always gotta try something in life, and you know what? If it ends up being awful, well, that's just you. That's what you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. Or you can improve on it. You can do better on it as well. That works too. There's really several ways you can look at certain situations. Let's now get some trees going in the background there. That does not look like anything. What if we made that as small as we possibly could? Actually, we should just be going up like this. That's what we should have been doing. But not really, because that looks really bad. Now, I wonder, actually, how good would this look from far away? I don't know. Thing is, though, the most important thing in this entire drawing is a big, happy sun. That's what really matters right here. Oh, I accidentally got a little bit in there. You know what? We'll just turn that into detail. There you go. But now this right here, got a big, happy sun. You know, he doesn't look that happy. He looks more content than anything. He's just like he's a very content son. Like, yeah, you know, that's the world. That's fine. And there you go. That is our drawing right there. That is our masterpiece that we're now going to put on sale. People can come buy it. We got bills inbound. Doesn't matter. You know what this is? I was gonna say the content son, but you know what? He's doing all right. You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. That's what he's doing right there. Then we got, okay, here we go. We got the cash register. So, oh boy, we have not paid rent. I'm actually losing money right now. I need to do something about this. How do I take care of that? I'm not too sure. Hey, sir, excuse me, sir. Do you want to buy my art? This artist seems to know their craft. Oh, bid 177. I'll take it. I don't even care. Just give me the 177. I need it. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, man. Okay, what else can we do here now? Paspar's way of interpreting new ideas has become a hot topic for many amateur art critics. Oh, okay. Well, let's go back here now and make something else. Why don't we do some sort of nice kind of cartoony background? we can do some sort of, you know what this kind of reminded me of? It kind of really reminds me of like Adventure Time colors. You can totally make like a fin out of this. Hold on, let me see if I can actually do that. I don't know, this might be a terrible idea. Because if you were to go like, probably like those would be the, you know what I mean? You guys see what I'm doing there? And the, because that would be like the head right there. You know what I mean? That'd be the head. Oh, that should have been done on top of the body here, though. Okay, I'll do the body real quick. I'll do the body first. I'll do the body, and then that way we'll be able to do the rest of it there. Okay, hold on. Body. Oh, what color is his pants? Oh, Finn, what color are your pants? Brown? No, not brown. Blue, green. Green? Like a dark green, I think? Let me see. Maybe I'll know whenever I actually draw them. Oh, maybe not, though. What color are Finn's pants? I don't remember. For whatever reason, I just can't remember for the life of me. We can actually use this, though, to fix up the straightness of it. Wow. Not too shabby, Din Din. Okay, there we go. Then we get that coming around just like that. And then we can get some beige in there for the face. See, just like that. Just like that. See? Why not? Why not? We'll have a nice little fin poster, just like that. Then, you know, people can do whatever they want with it. Here we go. This probably has skinnier arms as well. Well, not that skinny. Come on, let's not be ridiculous here. There we go. Probably like this. Woo! Yeah! Just like that. Well, there you go. There's Finn's eyes. They're probably going to look a little bit more like that. Yeah, you know, something like that. Something like that. Why not? Hey, come on. Why not? There he's got a little, big, was I saying little? I meant a big smile. Big smile with all his teeth. His teeth are probably slightly smaller, kind of like that. Oh no, Finn, you have lost a lot of your looks, buddy. I'm just throwing it out there right now. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I definitely butchered it somehow. I still don't really know how though, because I don't remember what I'm missing. I don't think his pants are green. I don't remember exactly though. I don't remember. And then in Adventure Time, there are always those really pretty looking clouds. You know, they got the, you know, something like that. They'll have some green, not some green, what was I saying? Some gray in there. See, they'll always have like a little bit of gray at the bottom, I believe. But then, you can just make it detailed, like one like that. But the thing is, I don't actually remember if that's how they do their clouds. That's definitely not how they do their clouds. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, there you go. There's Finn from Adventure Time. Put it back on the top, the hot topic painting right there. We got to be going a little bit faster with these because customers are walking by and they're not getting anything. Here we go. Finn. I believe that's how you spell Finn. There you go. Now we can go back. We got to start drawing some more stuff. We got to get some stuff pumping out here. You know, grapes. I was just thinking grapes. Why don't we draw some grapes? Why don't we got some of that right there? 71? No. Wait. Oh, you got to go more. 62. 74. So we're bargaining with this guy now. 85, 82. I want 82. Fine. I'll take 82. I'll take 82, even though I'm not that happy about it. But these grapes, though, people are going to absolutely love these grapes. There you go. We got to get all the leaves and stuff going, the stems and whatnot. I actually wonder how well will this sell if I like put a incredibly small amount of effort into it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, so like if the grapes are like this big, think about it this way. So look, grapes, let's say there. Pretty normal, kind of somewhat normal looking grapes. And then we can do, oh, actually I should have made that smaller. Okay, here. We'll do this. Just to give it, you guys will see in a second. Right now you're probably thinking, "Oh, Dennis, what are you doing? You're an idiot. I hate you. Unsubscribing." But then I come in and I do some of this. Get some of those shadow-looking line thingies. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to art. I just do things. I just do things that I think look slightly cool. See, just like that. Ooh, yeah. See, you know, something like that. Something, you know, you can go a little bit smaller. You can do a little bit something like that. You know, something like that right there. Doesn't look very good, but I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna do the most most valuable grapes in the grapes. Let's go grapes in the world. In the war. You know what? We're just gonna stick with that. The most valuable grapes in the war, and that people will think, what was the war? The WOR? I have absolutely no idea. $1,000, and then that's how you rake in the cash. That's how this game works. We'll see. I don't know. And you know what? Why don't we go ahead and just do something, you know, real simple, real nice. We got this one guy right here. While we're waiting for people to 45. Are you kidding me? 45. 45 auction with this guy. I got to auction with him, and that's whenever you go. Wait, 33? Excuse me? So it's actually, and now he's going 30. Now he doesn't even... 30 for the most valuable grapes in the war. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. We're gonna go crazy with this one. We're going absolutely crazy. It's gonna be our super... actually, this is already turning really weird. Oh, no. Oh, it's turning real weird. This is gonna get real weird real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So then he's got his tongue. And then he's got the little line there in the tongue. And then we gotta make sure he's got a nice little, oh, okay, that's gonna be his body then. I guess he's gonna be, you know what, he's, he's a little bit plumpier than I was expecting him to be, but that's okay. And then that's, you know, see, just a little something like that. Get some, you know, that's the outline of his tongue right there. That's the outline of his tongue. Get his mouth going in there as well. Oh, man. There we go. And then he's got some crazy hair as well. We can't forget that either. He's just like that. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. This is honestly probably one of the best ones yet. This is probably going to be the masterpiece that surpasses all the other ones, that goes against all odds. Not too bad, I gotta say. And then you know what, just to make things a little bit more iconic, we're gonna make a lemon. Gonna make a nice little lemon. See, there's a lemon right there. And the lemon though, however, he's very angry. And he's going, curse you for... Okay, well, it's not the right yellow, but whatever, that's okay. Curses you for your silly haircut. That's what he's doing. That's it right there. That's the... I'm not gonna put it down with that spot right there is bad luck is what it is. Name Reggie. His name's Reggie. I don't know if that's how you actually spell Reggie, but you know, we're going with it. We're sticking with it. Let's see who wants to buy Reggie. Ooh, so we're actually up this week in terms of money. I think that's good. Are we doing good? I don't know. Man, the people coming by here, though, they must really like art. To walk up to some street artists and buy art, that'd be kind of cool, actually. There's a street artist on the street. There's some cool art that's like one of a kind that they just painted. That'd be kind of cool to buy. Not gonna lie, I'd kind of want something like that. The choice of color is a bit too radical. Are you kidding me right now? On Reggie, the man with the hair? Are you looking at his hair right now? And he's walking away. He's walking away from Reggie. What's this guy? The choice of color is a bit too radical. You can't be, you gotta be kidding me right now. You actually gotta be kidding me right now. He's not gonna give me an offer. Well, Steve, I don't need your business anyways, because this video is over. That's it. I'm done. I quit being an artist. Obviously, it doesn't work. Bills inbound? No. No more bills. I'm gonna stop paying my bills. I'm running away. I'm moving to Jamaica. Why not? Let's move to Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you so much for joining me for another video. If you enjoyed, please remember, leave it a like. Maybe even subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the all-new Sir Guess What plushie. Oh, here he is. You can get him at DenisDaily.com, where there's a link in the description below. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one.